Should we have a cuddle? No. Good morning. Good morning, my sleepy head. Did you sleep well? You've fallen back asleep. You've fallen back asleep. You say, Mama. Is that your tummy grumbling? That's Mummy's necklace, isn't it? Should we do your bum bum, get you dressed? Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new here, it's lovely to have you and I hope you choose to stick around and subscribe. It's completely free and entirely up to you. It just means I pop up in your subscription boxes every time I upload a new video. On to today's video, and I thought I would do a little bit of a slow day in the life review. We've got no plans. Big Boss Toys are doing a big TikTok live all day, so that will probably be most of my plans. I've also got a very exciting delivery coming from Ikea this morning. So yeah, come and spend the day with me. Also, as a side note, I have got a cold. If you're wondering why I sound a bit congested, that is why. Because only Mummy gets a cold in August, don't I? But never mind.
They're in the car. Add a plant pot to your order. £5 for a set of plants. Unbelievable. 500 and something sold already this morning on the plant pots. 500 sets already gone.
So obviously I've just brushed my hair and it's looking a little bit wild at the minute, but I am trying to, in a sense, like get my hair back on track. Obviously my roots need doing. I feel like my roots always need doing, and I also could do with a haircut, but that's not going to happen at the minute. However, I've spoken about this before, but I still highly recommend it, and this is the Advanced Techniques by Avon Reconstruction Treatment Serum. That's what it looks like, and yeah, literally a couple of pumps and whiz it through my hair. And it just helps with like those split ends, and you know, like underneath sometimes you get a bit that just always feels knotty. Like it works so well. And yeah, I don't use it every day anymore. I used to postpartum, like early days, but I don't feel like I need to. And obviously it's not a postpartum hair thing, but anyone that's had postpartum hair loss or hair issues knows how intense it can be, and no one really talks about it. But yeah, so just a little bit of that, and then I'm just gonna look. You can see how much more smoother and under control my hair suddenly is. It looks obviously like it's slightly damp, what's showing it on camera anyway, but that literally dries in seconds and it doesn't feel damp. And then yeah, I just rebrush it through, which obviously I am aware it may push some of the oil up onto more of my roots, but to be honest, it could probably do with it as well. So I've just made an order to Big Boss Toys as well, which I'm very, very excited about. I might end up having to do a little TikTok haul or something at some point, either on here or maybe over on TikTok if you're following me over there. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna do my skincare. I'll probably share with you the products I'm using. They haven't really changed, but I might just pop them up on screen whilst I watch Big Boss Toys.
Kitchen light. No one thought
also using the Clinique High Impact Mascara, but I didn't want to show it on camera, so I've just muted Big Boss Toys, and I'm probably going to do this majority off of camera because who wants to see the funny faces that I end up putting? Not me. There we go, much better. And fun story, well not fun story, but a little story. I was out and about the other week with Nelly, and somebody actually asked me what false eyelashes I use, and they could not believe it when I said that these are my actual lashes. And yeah, it's just down to this mascara. I normally find that if I wear too much mascara, my eyelashes tend to fall out, or that's how they feel anyway, and they look quite sparse. And I know everyone's on a bandwagon of using serums and things like this, but I don't know if this has got anything in it. It does say it does, but yeah, like my lashes, they don't have that like crusty feel you sometimes get. Like they just feel really natural to the point I forget that it's on, and I don't really take it off. I normally end up sleeping with mascara, which I know is not ideal, but yeah, I love it. So that is that. Then I also want to talk to you about a perfume. This is from, I think the brand is called Dossier. You may have seen it everywhere, like so many people have been talking about it, but this is the Floral Marshmallow. Obviously I've got to go careful because of Nelly, but it smells amazing and it actually lasts really quite a long time. I have to say, sorry, I'm really struggling to talk because I can barely breathe, but yeah, I really like it. I didn't actually buy this, I was gifted this, not specifically from Dossier. I actually won a competition on Instagram and I could choose one of 3 scents. I can't remember what the other 2 scents were, but this one spoke to me, and yeah, I love it. It's just nice. It's a nice everyday scent. So that is like all my skincare and everything. Now I'm going to take let me just stack it all up for you. I'm now going to take all of my supplements and other tablets and things like that. So I am still trialing out the vitamin B12 for energy, which actually I kind of need while I'm poorly. I've also got the skin, hair and nails, which I definitely think is working for the hair. Not so short on the nails because I've got really short broken nails at the minute. I think I need to give them some attention. Then I've got a hay fever tablet to try and unblock my sinuses a little bit. I'm really achy as well, so I've got some paracetamol to take. I don't bother with like cold and flu medicines, I just go standard paracetamol. And then the last one I have got is the 7 C's omega-3 and multivitamins for women. So I'm gonna enjoy taking all of that. Yeah, and then we'll crack on with the rest of the day.
Perfect. No, we haven't done the cookware. There we go, that one's there. If you want, you just got the Crayola bundle, Century bundle, well done. You're going to get the diary set. That's going to go in. That is your holographic favourite. That's what you used on Saturday night. And you are going to get a smelly Chubba Chub, scented Chubba Chubs. It's a tenner for the bundle. It's bundle deals for a tenner. Look at that, 3-piece for a tenner.
You can go up any higher. I always cut my head off, but you're kind of sat under my kitchen cupboard, so I can't really do much about that. And obviously I've always got washing in the background. I'm a mum. There's always washing. Yeah, so that's my skincare and getting ready kind of done. I did mention at the start it's going to be a very slow day. There's not really much planned. We're just going to do a few little bits around the home. Like I say, I've got an Ikea delivery coming, which I'm very excited about. We have bought a Calyx unit for the front room. We're going to get rid of the wardrobe that's in there, use a Calyx unit, and yeah, super excited to have some better toy storage, have a little bit of a mix up with it all, so can't wait for that to arrive. The driver has phoned me. He said it's going to be here in about an hour's time, so it was a very awkward conversation because my phone started ringing when I was on the toilet. So I had to kind of like pause to answer it because I didn't want to miss the call, because I knew that they were going to phone to say like we'll be here at blip time. Yeah, it was just, I couldn't wait for him to get off the phone, let's face it. So yeah, it's just going to be a little bit of pottering. I've got dishes to pack away. I've got dishes to wash, as always. I'm going to make myself another cup of tea as well. I need to hopefully pack this washing away because I'm hoping it'll be dry. I washed it yesterday and I'm hoping that it will be dry. I'd also quite like to get out for a little walk with Nelly. I was originally going to go to the park, but I don't know if we're going to go to the park. I don't know if I've got the energy to walk up to the park. And there's like an event. There is like a closer park to us, but we don't really go there. It's a bit rough. There's always like news reports of people with knives being caught and things like that. And there's always like broken glass in the play park. So yeah, I don't particularly like going there, especially on my own. I probably would if I was with someone, like if I was with Ash or Mum or someone. But we tend to just avoid it, to be honest. But there is an event on in that park, but it's for more older children because obviously it's the school holidays and stuff, and I just think she's not going to get to actually play in the park because there's just going to be too many people. So yeah, I could walk up to the other park, but I haven't got it in me at the minute. Maybe later, who knows. Yeah, I just can't believe I've got cold in the middle of August. But, well, it's not even the middle, it's the beginning. I'm presuming I'm just run down because we've been so busy. So obviously you would have seen the vlogs, we did Ria. And then this weekend gone, we just did the Gloucester Country and Something extravaganza. Country and Steam extravaganza. Steam show, basically. Which was amazing. I didn't vlog it for this channel, but I have vlogged it for a little day in the life over on TikTok, and it is already up, so head over there if you want to see that, see what kind of things you can see there. But yeah, I don't know if I picked up a cold from there. We've also been going each week to toddler group, but I don't think I picked it up from there because I feel like it's taken too long to come out. So yeah, I'm not sure. So it's just been really busy, and I can't wait for it to slow down a little bit. This was meant to be our weekend of it slowing down. Hang on, Danny goes for now. Yeah, this weekend was meant to be our kind of do nothing weekend. However, Ash is now working the morning, and then one of my friends is coming up who I haven't seen. Well, basically, they've never met Nelly because we live so many hours apart. They've never met Nelly, so that's going to be exciting. And I've never met their now fiance. So yeah, that's exciting. It's going to be like meeting everybody all round. We all know Nelly is going to scream, no doubt. So I'm planning on doing a little bit of like, hi, let's meet each other here, and then maybe go to the pub for some, like a late lunch, early dinner kind of thing. I was going to go to a different pub, but they've now got a family fun day on, and I think that's throwing them a little bit in the deep end when they haven't got kids, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, so I think we'll just go to a Wetherspoons and have a good catch up, hopefully. Like I said, we still talk and everything, we just haven't actually met up because the distance is just too far. So I'm looking forward to that, I have to say. And then on Sunday there is a band playing in the park that we'd quite like to see, so hopefully going to go to that if the weather is okay. But it is outside, it's in a park. You sit around the bandstand, and obviously they're in the bandstand, so if the weather's not very nice, then I'm not going to do that. But yeah, let's have a little potter. Nice relaxing day. Try and get over this cold because I really want this gone by the weekend. There's nothing worse than socialising when you're not feeling 100%. So I really want it gone, but at the same time I'm trying not to give it to Nelly. But you know, she's like a limpet on me most of the time. So yeah, we will see how I get on. I'm going to try and get a few jobs done around the house. I've just received a parcel. I'm not sure how it happened. I'm not sure how we got here, but Nelly is about to go into 18 to 24 month clothes. Like, it still feels like yesterday she was my little newborn. So yeah, I'm a little bit sad about that. But I did buy a bundle of leggings for her in that size. How cute are these? They're like little flared ones. She's never had flared ones before because obviously she wasn't walking before, so she didn't have shoes. So yeah, I've got her some little flared ones. You'll notice the theme with the colour, like it's always the same sort of colours. So then the rest are more of like this slimmer design. So we've got that salmony colour. We've got like a floral patterned one. I don't really do lilac, but we have got a lilac pair with some white spots. I don't do anything purple, lilac, anything like that. I have a real like hatred for it. Then we've got, I like this colour. This is what I would call a toddler group colour because their floors are always so filthy. Yeah, horrible floors. And then the last pair was these, and I think I paid like £2 for them, but they're in such good condition. So happy with those. I've also bought a few things recently at the car boot sale, one of which I can't actually show you right now because it's still in Ash's car, but it's a big like, I don't know what you'd call it. It's similar, like it's a shelving unit thing that goes on the wall, and it's almost like a wall dresser, like a Welsh dresser top half bit. It looks really pretty, really run down and old, so I'm going to sand it, paint it, and that's going to go in Nellie's room, which I'm looking forward to so much because she's pulling all the books off of the bookshelf and the bookshelf is wobbly and it's just a whole thing. So I just need to crack on at some point and get that sorted so that can go up. What else did I buy at the car boot sale? Oh, Nellie's got a goal. She loves playing with like footballs and stuff, and if like another child's got a football in the park, she's like ball and runs after it, which obviously can be a bit of an issue if they don't want her to play with them. So we bought her a goal. It's like an all, I don't know if it's VTech or it's something along those lines, but it's an all singing, all dancing one. And every time like the ball goes in the goal or like hits the net, like it cheers and things and makes noises. So she's getting to grips with that. So picked up that. She also duped me into getting a trio of like cars. Just pink cars that like they've got magnets and stick together, so you'll probably see her playing with those at some point because she's addicted to those. Yeah, she's of an age now where we go around the car boot sale. She's still in her pushchair the majority of the time, but if something catches her eye, she makes it well known that that's what she wants. I can't just look around and not worry about buying anything, you know. So picked up that. I feel like there was something else, but I can't think what it was right now. So but yeah, so car boot sale finds have been pretty good recently. I'll probably do a little video over on TikTok just sharing like a collection of what I've got this month kind of thing, because I don't think it warrants like a whole separate video on here. So yeah, I picked up that. My garden really needs attention as well. I'm just looking out the window and there is literally, I don't know what happened. We went to Ria and the garden was looking well kept. Bearing in mind we were away for 9 days, so you know, things do grow in that time. But I've never seen so many weeds suddenly appear in the space of while I was away. So it really needs some attention, but today is not that day. I'm still staring at my garage because I haven't rebuilt that yet. We've actually escalated it and complained that it's taking too long now. So fingers crossed something gets done, but I'm not really sure that it's gonna. It makes me so annoyed because I think what's the point in paying for insurance and then them take like 2-3 years to even complete what they say they're going to complete. It's all been okayed. They just are faffing basically. So yeah, that's annoying. Because it's kind of stalled us because we don't want to do anything in the garden if they're going to be like trampling all over it. And I don't know if they're going to have to like take my fencing out to get, you know, like a digger or tools or whatever in. So then I don't want to like do anything if they're going to damage it, you know what I mean? So I don't know, we shall see what happens. But yeah, enough rambling. I've been speaking for way too long. Still watching Big Boss Toys. I think I'm going to have a cup of tea. Need to let Nellie out the bouncer because she's been watching Danny go for way too long, to the point where now on the Christmas songs I can hear. So yeah, going to do that and just wait for my Ikea delivery to arrive. So first activity, we've got the ball pit up, which hopefully will entertain Nelly for a little while. I've also got the activity centre, which she likes to use the steering wheel, but that's about it now. She's whinging. And this is the goal that I was on about. So time to have some fun, Nelly Beans. 1, 2, 3, up. High five. High five. Wiggle your bum down. Wow. That won't fit in there, darling. Let me have that one. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Hello, friend. Oh, my baby. My baby. What are they? What have you got in your hand? Bubbles. Well, I've got bad news for you. Let me have them, Ta. You put them back. What about your jug? Take your jug back. Mummy's got some bubbles in the front room. Go, go, go. All the toys in the world, and what have you got? My towel that was nice and clean and folded up all nicely in the washing basket. Not anymore. What's that, Nelly? What have you got, darling? Towel. Towel, yeah. Was that from your swimming yesterday? Oh dear. Ring ring. Hiya. Hiya. Towel. Towel. Can Nelly dance? No, we're not dancing today. Oppa. Let's have a look then. Wow. But you never wear a hat when you're outside the house, do you? It's only inside. And only when it's cockeyed. Banana. Yum, yum, yum. So I had a basket on the floor of the stuff that was dry from swimming yesterday. And look what little madam's done. We're not going swimming now. Thank you. What have you done in the kitchen, Baba? Funny enough though, my bikini stayed in there, so something's still in there.
I ain't afraid of the dark, 'cause once you let the light in, you won't see the beautiful stars shining down from afar. No, I ain't afraid of the dark. I don't mind the rain, bringing life back.
Wash, wash, wash. You missed a bit. Wash, wash, wash. That's it. Keep going. Wow. Wash, wash, wash. Yay. Good girl. So Nelly has now gone down for a nap. Well, I've put her down for a nap. She'll probably fall asleep in about 5 minutes or so, because my Ikea delivery arrived just beforehand, so they were about an hour late. But they were really friendly actually. I definitely get things delivered again from Ikea. Friendliest delivery drivers going. But yeah, now I can't get in my kitchen because yeah, it's basically taken up the whole of my kitchen, but I'm so happy with them. Yeah, I really want to build them, but I'm going to wait for Ash and let him do it because, you know, man's work. And to be fair, I know what will happen. I'll make a start on it and then I'll either get bored or stuck and it will just be laying around, and when Nelly wakes up she'll be trying to get into it. So yeah, I'm going to leave it for now. I'll just have to climb over it if I want a cup of tea or something, I guess. But I'm going to have a sit down. I'm still watching Big Boss Toys. I've bought 3 things so far this morning. I've bought Ash's birthday present. I've also bought some flowers. I can't even remember if I've mentioned this. I bought some flowers. I thought they might look, it was a set of 3, but I'll probably put them in different rooms. I thought one would look nice in the downstairs toilet as like a little bit of decoration, maybe one on the in the hallway, like just bits like that. So probably one on my new Ikea unit, who knows. And I also bought a singing birthday bear type thing as well, which I think Nelly will like. So yeah, who knows if I'm going to buy anything else. But I'm going to sit down and just have a rest for 10 minutes. Maybe have a chocolate bar, not going to lie. Yeah, and just chill out for a little bit. I may just relist some things on like Vinted and eBay and stuff. And on Facebook, I think I've got to renew that. I've got a load of wallpaper and stuff up, so I'm going to do that as well. So I pretty much spent the whole of Nelly's nap time on the sofa. I've literally been like relisting on eBay, re-uploaded onto Vinted. It's so annoying that you can't just like relist it. It's so annoying. Because obviously you've got to like delete it and then re-put it up on there, which it takes time. So I've managed to get everything relisted for eBay, and I've done the first page for Vinted, so I feel like I've done well. The other day I did take some better photos of some of the clothes, so that hopefully that helps the listings. But anyway, Nelly is now awake, so I need to go and get her. But before I do that, I thought I would just share how easy it is to put up the pop-up playpen. I have had a few questions over on Instagram mainly about whether we keep it up or not, and if we do take it down or when we take it travelling with us, whether it's easy to put up. We always used to keep it up all the time, and then one day I just got sick of seeing it, so now we just put it up and down as and when we need to. And let me tell you, it is so easy. But don't take my word for it, you can watch me put it up now. So all I do is literally fold it out like this, and then you have got these little straps that you literally pull onto there, and you do it all the way around. And then it stops it from folding up and makes a really sturdy playpen. So I'm just going to fill it with some toys and go and get Nelly. So it is now 20 to 4 roughly, and I'm going to make a start on our tea, which is cottage pie tonight. So I'm going to prep it all so that it can just go in the oven a little bit later, because Trix actually has an appointment. Let me shut this door a minute because there's some music. Molly's got her music on. Yeah, Trix has got another appointment with the vets today. She's been, I think this is the 3rd day on the trot. I've lost count, to be honest with you. And I believe this appointment is with an eye specialist, because basically we noticed last week that her eye was really, really sore, really bloodshot. It was gunky, it was horrible. We were prescribed some drops because they said it was conjunctivitis, and then we went back and said something's still not right, and they looked at it and they basically said they don't know what the issue is, but they can refer us to an eye specialist. The eye specialist is in Bristol, but they do travel if you can't travel there. So we don't think Trix would get on very well travelling all the way to Bristol, so they're coming here. So that is what I think this appointment is for. So as you can imagine, it's been a little bit stressful, especially in my Q&A where I was like, Trix is doing well, this, that and the other. Like literally ever since I pretty much filmed that video, it's been a downward slope. So yeah, that is that. So I want to try and prep tea so then I can just bung it in the oven when we get back, and hopefully it not take too long. But having said that, up until I came into the kitchen, that was my plan, but I forgot that I've got all the Ikea boxes in front of the oven and the side that I use to like prep tea on, so I'm gonna have to move all of that first, I think, which isn't an issue, you know, like it'll be absolutely fine, but yeah, just extra. And then whilst I'm in the midst of cooking, I'm also going to add on some more vintage stuff. So I literally list it out, and then I have a little like box and tick it when it's on Vinted, tick it when it's on eBay, tick it on Facebook, etc. And I've done 1 page of 6 so far, so hopefully going to crack on with some more of that.
Yeah.
You are now in the room that doesn't really get shown much. This is the office. It is messy as hell. It's the room that we don't really go in very often. Yeah, so apologies about all the mess in the background, but I have come on to sign off this vlog. I had every intention of filming more of the evening. Obviously you will have just seen that we have swapped out the wardrobe for the Calex unit and it looks so much better. I'm running Nellie's bath right now, so maybe I'll put the light on. That's a bit better. You can kind of see me a bit more, I think, now. Anyway, yeah, I'm just running Nellie's bath. She's gonna have her first proper lush bath bomb tonight, or at least a little bit of it, not all of it, because those things are pricey. But I can't wait after we've put Nellie to bed to put all her toys in the Calex unit, sort it all out, have it all nice and organised. I'm just so excited about it. But yeah, so obviously we've done that, but I had every intention of sharing the evening with you, sort of sharing cooking, sharing what our tea looked like and how our evening progresses and everything. But Trix had to go to the vets this evening, which I think I mentioned earlier today, I think, because this eye vet was coming down from Bristol to assess Trixie basically, and we had some devastating news. We had answers, but at the same time we had some devastating news in that Trixie has basically gone blind. She's got a tumour in one of her eyes, so in one eye she has now gone blind, and they recommended that the best thing we could do was to have her eye removed, which, yeah, it's, you know, it's devastating. So it's taken a little bit of getting used to, and so I just, as you can probably imagine, I didn't want to come on camera straight away, but obviously at the same time we're just trying to keep things normal for Nellie, so a whole host of emotions. I know it's what's best for her, but yeah, it's something so drastic. But we're hoping that by removing that eye, hopefully we will get rid of all of the tumour And yeah, fingers crossed. Part of me wonders if this is aftermaths of her dog attack, because she's just had issue after issue after issue since the dog attack, or whether it's just a coincidence, but unfortunately we'll never know. So yeah, I'm sorry to end this on a little bit of a downer, but it's been a slow day in my life that has ended with the news that we weren't expecting. But yeah, like, other than that, she's all right, she's her happy self and everything, and that's all I can ask for. So onwards and upwards with this new chapter with Trixie. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.